Hello, I'm Minefiend and this is Conan Exiles. This is my character. She is a maximum level 60. She's got an agility build on it, which is why she is using these wonderful whirlwind blades. They're an agility weapon. These are gathered from the unnamed city. Once you've collected some artifacts of power, you can change them into knowledge, consume them, and then trade those artifacts of power in with the archivist. He will unlock special knowledge for you, which I think is down here. Yeah, from the library of esoteric artifacts. Once you've unlocked them, you get the different bits of knowledge, and at one point I got the whirlwind blades. They are my favourite weapon. I love them. They're very, very cool to use. I've cast an illusion on her armour. This is the armour she's actually wearing, a Skelos Cultist Master's hood, because it gives her extra agility weapon damage, and it gives her follower damage. And the same for each of these Skelos Cultist stuff. Gives her extra damage, gives them extra damage. The only one I'm not wearing is the boots. But I've cast an illusion on each one. So this one looks like a set of earrings, so you can't see she's wearing a helmet. This master robe just looks like this dancer's bodice. The gloves look like bracelets. The skirt looks like the guardian skirt. I like the guardian skirt. I like the way it flutters in the wind and things like that. And then the boots just look like slave bracelet anklets. But that's all an illusion. This is the actual armour she's wearing. And I've done the same on her companion. Her companion is Freya. Because this is the Age of Heroes, you can unlock two companions at the moment, Freya and Lufey. Freya is the Northern Warrior, and she's the same. She's got really powerful armour on it. She's got about as good a armour as I could give her. She's got the Redeemed Legion helmet, which she is a strength build, and so she gets strength damage from that. Void Forged Dragon Ribs, you get strength damage and huge armour. Same with each piece, everything gives her strength. She's using a strength weapon. She's using the double-handed watch blade, which is incredibly powerful. It does a massive 79 damage, and it bypasses 34% of armour. Now, because when I was doing Freya's quest lines, I unlocked them by doing certain things. The final one I got is called Knocked Loose. I knocked her out with a club. And it taught her how to bypass armour, so she can bypass an additional 20% of armour. So she's now bypassing about 54% of armour when she's attacking anyway. The other perks I got her, I've given her an extra 15 strength. So she's got 47, 52 strength, which does massive amounts of damage. She also got quite high health as well. And she's got all this armour that buffs her strength. So she's really buffed by her armour and my armour and her perks. To add to that, she's got increased strength damage. Well, she's only got 10% now, it's worn off. I'm giving her a potion and food. I don't think I'll be able to give her this last piece of food because I don't think she's hungry. But I've been feeding her cooked pork rinds. No, she's not hungry enough to take it yet. But I'll leave that on her because if she eats that, she will then get a 25% damage buff. It's about to go night, that's why it's getting dark here. So she does incredible amounts of damage. She can do 500 or more damage if she gets some good hits in. So she's my DPS. She's also my tank. I'm an agility build, so I'm quite fragile. I've only got 526 health compared to her 4007. So as you can see, she's the fighter. I'm just the brains behind the situation. I'll wait till it goes light and then I'll bring you back. It's beginning to come light again now. Not only is Freya buffed by food, but I also have as well. I have salted exquisite meat, which if I eat that, it will give me a 15% agility weapon damage bonus. And I've got 2 agility weapons here. I'll actually be using the Bec de Corbin during the fight, which is a legendary agility weapon. It does 66 damage and bypasses 49% of armour, and it lowers the armour as well. But I'm really there just to do a little bit of extra damage. Really, Freya's going to be the one that does most of the damage and most of the killing. Because of this area, I am a little bit corrupted. My health, if you look in the top left, is only 548 because the right hand side is purple, and that's corruption. That's because of how evil this place is. You'll see it when I go down near the dragon. I'll start to gain corruption again from that area. And we're going to go and fight him now. So I'm going to come down. Let's order for down here. This purple haze in the air is the corruption. When I say fight him, I mean fight her. This is the Red Mother. In my opinion, she's the toughest dragon on the map. Now watch out for a fire. Stay away from that. And then she's going to... she also has a tail attack she can use. I have a... Yep, there she goes. Couldn't get out of the way of it quick enough. Let's take a health potion. Oh, here comes the fire. I have a mod on that shows me the floating damage. Do you see that? 508 she did at that point. Now, the Red Mother does have a lot of health. She's a world boss. She's got about 15,000, maybe. No, more, no, 12,000 in total, I think there it said. Because of agility, I've got a bonus damage every time I hit after a rolling thrust. That's why I did 268 there then. That's why I'll spin out of the way. Here she comes. There we go. Roll out of her damage way. That's it. Let Freya do all the work. Oh, she moved. Freya's quite tough enough to take it on. With my agility build, I do have a perk where when I roll, the next attack does extra damage. That's why you'll see me run in, hit her, roll back, so the rolling thrust perk comes up on the side. Oh, here comes the fire. Get away. Take a healing potion to get back what little health I lost. And oh, I'm right back into that one. Take a bigger portion. She's down to the last 500 health now. There we go, and Freya finished her off. Thank you, Freya. Well done. Very difficult to do, but with the right tactics and the right people. Now, fragments of power are always welcome. But here, what she got? Final Breath of the Red Mother. A torch that can burn for a long time. It's a light source, it's durable. Legendary. What does it say about it? This torch was made from the dying breath of the Red Mother. The flame is nearly scorching hot and does not seem likely to burn out any time soon. That might be useful to take into the Ice Temple then. Wow, expires in 167 hours, 20 minutes. Fantastic. So let's take the rest of this. I'll take the Radium Gem, that. Yeah, I'll take all those. I don't want the Grandmaster Repair Kit. And then I'll harvest her. Demon blood, head, leather, bones. And there she goes. I'll put her goodies on my camel because otherwise I'm too weighed down. Put the head on there. I've killed her 4 times now. Dragon bones we're collecting. Volatile glands. Dragon blood. I don't need the exotic flesh. Let's swap that for that because that's a lot heavier. That weighs 12. This only weighs 0.78. Give her the brimstone. Give her the radiant gems. Give her the leather. And I think that'll do for farming her today. I think we can get out of here now. Let's just see if the chest has respawned. I've looted this chest before, so yes, it has. Rusted red dye. Potions. Nothing else I want in there. Okay. Right. Let's head home. I'll go this way because there's a dragon and a golem. I'll just show you the whirlwind blades fighting. The golem should pick itself up in a moment, is it? Here. Yep. You kill off the dragon, I'll get the golem. Look at those whirlwind blades in action. I love them. Whoops. Thank you, Freya. You couldn't wait, could you not? Okay. Fine. She does like to kill things. Get the blood crystal from the golem. And get the dragon bone from the little mini dragon. I'll just take you down and fight these guys. These guys can be a pain normally, but I'm not worried with Freya with me. In fact, I'll let Freya take on the little mini boss. You go and take on the mini boss. I'll see if I can find take out the
enemies at the gate. Like the Cobra Exile. The
Cobra Exile, my fight is death.
Cut your heart out.
Come on, Freya. You take him. I'll take this one.
I go to the stillborn god.
That was much easier than it usually is. Don't want any of that. Where did you kill the boss? Has the corpse fallen through the floor? Take that, take the coin and take the rune stone. Okay. Well, let's get out of here anyway because there's corruption, gaining corruption. I don't know whether or not you can see. Put my weapons away. But as you gain corruption, you become more and more defiled. My skin is turning purple and veiny. My face is getting hollowed. The legs and the belly and the arms are all getting veins on, and the more corruption you gain, right up to maximum 50%, will have an impact on how you look. You can modify that by casting a spell to make sure that the corruption is hidden. Another illusion spell, like the same one I used to modify the armour. But I'm going to head back through Sepamaru. I can ride the camel, come on. Let's ride the camel back. Now here is the city of Sepamaru. Ignore the...
Thieves, slavers, murderers. And the only place in these exiled lands where they don't kill strangers.
Thank you, Freya. I like a little bits of dialogue for certain areas. It's quite thematic. Now, mostly you're okay here, as long as you know... Oh, have I still got a set on aggressive? Yep, she's going to attack everybody. Okay. Don't kill everybody. Go only on defensive. Okay. This is... most of the people here are friendly. They won't bother you as long as you don't attack them. There are a couple of areas of the town that are not friendly. They've got a group of people called prowlers. They will attack on sight. I'm going to go past a couple. Let me just have a look at that. Cushite Carpenter, Tanner, and just check these two here. No, oh, Dea Lead Drinker, who's a smelter. I've actually got one of her. Yes, I have. Yeah. Just grab a drink of water from the lake. Now here on the right, as you go through, is a small group of prowlers. That area there, they will attack you if you go near them. And also, actually, just within this bit of buildings here, you see a prowler there, right in the middle. There's some prowlers there, but I've got Freya with me, so I'm not going to worry about these guys. Let's have her attack. Oh, there's a guy there with bombs. Let's get him. Oh, the two of them.
Sit will grant me cunning.
Oops. Freya, where have you gone? Have you got trapped in the water? You got trapped in the water, haven't you?
As the snake strikes, so do
Thank you. You made that harder work. You were supposed to be more help than you was then. Don't want any of that. Don't want any of that. See what they got in their chest. I'll take the gold and the silver. Look at that, I nearly died. You were supposed to be helping me. It's not a guarantee that you'll survive. I think she got a bit stuck then. That's alright. But yeah, over that direction, if you go through that part of the city, there is more prowlers. But we're going to come out of the city and then round and in through here. And when you come in this section here, you come to a bar here, a famous bar, because here is Conan.
Ah, time to slake our thirst and kick the dust of the exiled lands from our boots.
Yes, you're quite right. I have nudity enabled on this server, so I'll just turn that way so that YouTube doesn't get upset about seeing the dancers. But the dancers, if you look on the left, you'll see I have a buff called Losing Corruption, and that's because the dancers are entertaining me. The purple bars on the top, my health and my stamina are disappearing. It's being cured by watching the dancers. And there's Conan himself. There's the princess from the previous chapter of Conan, the Age of Sorcery. She's been rescued now and she's there. But I actually live just round the corner from here. You can see my building up on the cliffs there. You can see my spider temple and my sacrificial altar, because I chose to live just near Sepa Maru. We're actually here. This is the south of the map. There's the start of the game where you come up into the river, and I've come up past the ancient city over to Sepa Maru, which is here, and I live just on this Ironbreaker Ridge. These are some of my pets. I'm going to knock this down and rebuild this. It did its job when I was earlier game, but now I'm high level, I want to change it. But that's the Red Mother's head as a trophy. That's the Green Dragon's head as a trophy. These are all places I built. Let's actually put the camel away. Come here. You can stand here for now. There's my woodworking area, my metal smelting area. I'm sure I had a Dale Headbringer. Is she somewhere else? Oh, she's down at my other camp, that's why. Okay, she's not near here, so I've taken her down to the other camp. Okay, that explains it. But yep, I've got little barracks for them where they can come and rest. Have a bit of food. This is my pagoda for getting rid of my corruption. As you'll see here, it goes very quickly because I've got 4 dancers in here. Again, one of them's not fully clothed. And they took away the corruption straight away. So now you'll see my skin is back to normal. Not veiny and purple. I'll just show you inside my tavern. Got quite a few people who have come in for the tavern for a drink. Some of them are my workers, some of them are just random people. See that one? I could hire a Stygian bearer if I wanted to. Oh, who are you? She looks very fancy in her dragon's lizard armour. That's one of my priests. Stygian fighter. Not everybody's for hire, even when they're not yours.
What can I get you?
This is my cooking area. This is where I do all my cooking, and I've got all my food prepared. And then upstairs I just some bedrooms for the guests. Which they do like to use. And then up here past Spider Temple and Snake Temple and my animal pens, stables. I've got my summoning ring, so I can go through to other bases I've got. Up at the top here, if I need to, I can use this circle of power to do different things. Get my magic, use my magic to summon demon mounts and horses, and bring back my corpse if I if I die. Don't want to go on a corpse run. And then down here, overlooking the city of Sepamaru, I have my sacrificial altar, so I can put captured slaves on there and drain the blood or the souls. and everybody from Seppa Maru can look up in the night, see the light, see what I'm doing, and know that they've got to do as they're told. So that's my base. So thank you very much for coming with me. I've been Mindfiend. You guys, as always, have been wonderful. Thank you very much. Bye for now.